Hello Sagittarius, welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie. Today I'm doing a singles reading for those of you looking for love. This is Whispers of Love. You may not see these cards too often. I don't see them very often, but I love these cards. They have beautiful imagery. So this may not resonate for you, okay? If it doesn't, please check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus. And if those do not resonate with you as well, then simply move on to a different reader and come and check me out at another time. All right? Wow, blue energy. I like this. To me, this is peaceful. It's, freedom. That's the word on the card. Free, it's peaceful, it's harmony. So it says here, card number 44, get to know each other. Learn to meet others' needs for love is important for a relationship to grow. So you need to know each other, get to know each other, spend time together, understand what makes them tick so that your love can evolve and you both will love each other. This so far is looking like a good reading for you, Sagittarius. You have the card of freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Beautiful card. You know, in that too, I see personal, getting to know each other, but also getting to know you, yourself, and being able to understand what makes you happy. I think that's the most important thing, first of all, is to understand what you want. And maybe this has already been done by you, but definitely now it's calling or asking you to be receptive to understand other people's needs so you can learn to love them better and ensure that the relationship grows. All right, for Sagittarius, singles looking for love. You now are the Page of Wands. The kind of love that you need is the World card. Interesting. The obstacle is the Four of Pentacles. What you need to express is the Queen of Cups. The advice is the Wheel. And where or how you will find this person or this love will be the Six of Wands. Okay, so let's start off with the Page of Wands. You are someone that's radiating energy of passion. You're actually probably feeling young at heart because this looks like a teenage girl. And you're having a good time, you're jumping, you're energetic. You're in a good place. You're in a good place, Sagittarius. That's good. Keep it up. The kind of love that you need is someone new, okay? From what I see here, the World card means put an end to the cycles. So maybe you had a specific type of person that you were looking for all this time. But you need to just put an end to that and look at someone that probably would be different than what you typically would look at, okay? So for example, you only like blonde-haired people. Well, maybe look at dark-haired people for once. Or someone of a certain size or a certain height. Just be open to meet someone different that doesn't necessarily meet your previous characteristics of what an ideal person was. That's what I think that this card would mean today in this deck. And, you know, if I try to relate that with freedom, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So I think you're in control of this. And you are, you're that person in this circle that is tapping into the energy of the universe to, having a different perspective to target someone of a different style than you previously did. So that's the kind of lover you need to look out for. Someone completely different than your usual. And you are in control of that. You've got the freedom to be able to do so. What's the obstacle, however, is the Four of Pentacles. And this to me is either you holding on to that old pattern of thinking, or that old, those old criteria of people. You know, for example, I'm French Canadian, okay? So I don't want to meet anyone who's English speaking, for example, or I don't want to meet anybody who's Italian or whatever. I only want to meet someone who's French. Well, that's kind of ridiculous because, you know, where am I going to find that such person? Here, where I live, which is predominantly English speaking. So anyways, long story short, don't settle for less. Don't shortchange yourself with holding on to these old beliefs. Because that's what's holding you back at the moment. You need to be able to look beyond what you have, okay, or what you're holding on to, okay? It's asking you to express your love. It's asking you to express self-love probably as well. And from this card here, the Queen of Cups, she's tapping into the universe's energy, receiving downloads. And this is probably to assist her in being a more nurturing person and loving person, and being able to recognize, as the card says here, get to know each other. Recognize what ticks in other people and actually modifying your approach with them to love them how they need to be loved. The advice is the Wheel. And this is great because this is telling you, you got to take a chance because, you know, she's got the dice around the neck. Take a chance, take a gamble or a risk, and get on that wheel and start the process. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of the movement. Be expressive. Express your love. Because when you express love, you will receive love. And here is how, where you will find love. Well, you know, this card to me speaks of victory. First of all, it's successful. But I would say because of the imagery on this card, you may find love in a circumstance where you are at a live event. I doubt this is going to happen anytime soon. It could, though, depending on where you are in the world today. But anyways, in my area, we are in complete lockdown again. So I don't think there's going to be any live events until the summertime. This card is associated with Leo, so it could be during Leo season as well. But definitely, I would say during a live event, whether you are the one on display, or you're the one doing the acting or singing or dancing or whatever it is, or you are attending one of these shows. And I think that's what this card speaks of for you today, Sagittarius. Let's move on to the I Ching. Well, I'm going to take this one. I picked this one, but this one fell out. So this is the one I'm going to take. This is card number 58. And you know what? I like this card. I don't know what the card is, but I like the imagery. You've got 4 people holding on to some kind of a structure. And you've got this beautiful woman on top. Kind of like she's royalty, nobility. Kind of like on stage. Kind of like with this card here. Right? Let's go read what the meaning of that card is, though. Card number 58. 58. It says, the joyful, the lake. Interesting. Okay. Greatness, so the Chinese proverb goes, comes through joy. Serenity conquers people's hearts and strengthens feelings of togetherness. One serious and lofty expression does not necessarily mean that a creative spirit lurks behind it. All the more is achieved with cheerful composure rather than grim oh my God, I can't see it. Earnestness. Sorry. All the more is achieved with a cheerful composure rather than grim earnestness. Your lightheartedness will rarely slip into arrogance if you remain aware of the seriousness of the situation. You feel committed to your ideals within, outwardly. You show goodness and understanding. This earns you the trust of your friends. You are like a calm, clear lake giving cool refreshment on a hot summer's day. Okay. Be joyful. Ultimately, be joyful. Stay in this energy, Sagittarius. Bright, joyful, energetic, almost childlike, energy, feeling young again. You've got line number 5. So line number 5 states for this card, watch out for a particular matter which strongly tempts you. You could end up in the devil's kitchen if you become involved. Judge people and situations very carefully. Keep watching yourself closely. It's telling you to be careful, obviously. And, if I try to link this up with the cards that we have on the table, it's probably telling you to, look at something different in a different perspective. You may be tempted to always go back to the same similar stuff that you've always been involved with, hence why you'll return to that devil's kitchen. And whoever you'll meet, of course, you'll need to be a good judge of character. But once you have met them and they've kind of been vetted initially, then you need to spend time with them to understand what makes them tick. Stay in control of the situation. All right, let's park that. Oops. Okay, well, all of these cards came out. So the very first one that flew out is the Tower. So change is coming for you. My God, you've got all these cards. Change, which also will help you manifest. Okay? The happy home, 10 of Cups. And stability, the Page of Pentacles. And then we have the other cards that fell are the Wheel of Fortune. Again, the wheel is turning in your favor. And look what's underneath it, the Two of Cups. The partnership is there for you, Sagittarius. The lover is there for you. And the White Cat. Look at that. White Cat. All right. So, hey, that's good. That's an excellent reading for you, Sagittarius. I think this is the nicest one I've done today. This is the most positive one I've done today. So, you're doing great. All the best to you. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to hear more from me, hit subscribe and the bell notification. And I wish you all the best and all the love for 2021, Sagittarius. Take care now, and until next time.